Alright, welcome back to another video. It is September 3 today. We're cutting hay. I just finished my first day of college. It's my second year. So, we're out here in the field. Mom is over there cutting hay. Yeah, I got home early this afternoon, did a little bit of work, and now I'm going to take over while Mom and Dad and the hired help do chores. So, yeah, when I am away at school, they have some hired help come in, and I didn't expect to be home this early, just because of the way things are working out, but I didn't have to go in the shop this afternoon at school, so came home early, which now is going to help out a lot, because there's a big 20-acre field here that the headlands are now cut off of, and then there's another field over there, just over 10 acres that got cut already. So we're trying to cut 30 acres of hay today. So yeah, anyway, you can see it is flowering. There's one of your little flowers. Anyway, there you go. There you go, my turn. Dad and I worked hard on this mower yesterday. Went ahead and we fixed everything up on it. Yeah, we didn't end up buying any parts. I had spent a couple hours in the shop getting everything straight. And then, yeah, Dad and I got it back together. So, if you recall, a long time ago we had an incident with this drone mower. Anyway, I'm not going to get in detail, but it's all squared away now and it's working like it should, and we didn't have to buy any parts for it, so it's a win. There you go. Alright, so this field just had headlands cut on it. So we're going to go ahead and split it down the middle. I always aim for, you see that wooden post there, when I split this field, I always aim for that. And I just try and keep it straight, and I kind of drive really quick, otherwise I tend to stray off to one side, or that's what I generally do. Yeah. It's actually pretty tall stuff. It should yield pretty good. Well, I've cut straighter, but that isn't bad. No GPS, just find a post or a tree and give it. Well, there you go. Alright. The next day now. We're over here in the 7420. Just unhooked the disc spine. I finished college for the day again, so now I'm gonna go ahead and work on equipment. Yeah. So spent the morning in the barn doing barn chores, went to college, came home. It's now 6:15, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the chopper hooked up. I'm gonna fuel up the tractor, hook up the chopper. Yeah. So everything was just kind of left where I parked it yesterday. No one unhooked it during the day or anything like that. So I'm gonna try and get ready to make some haylage. But first we're gonna fuel up this tractor. I'll also have to unhook the manure spreader over there. Get that ready, and then I gotta grease some stuff pretty well. Nothing's been done to anything, so yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and fuel this thing up. Alright, it's just about 8 o'clock now, a little closer to 7:45. Got the chopper hooked up, and I got the manure spreader unhooked. So we have all our tractors kind of ready to go. Everything is fueled up. So yeah, now we just got to work on the silo and kind of grease everything. Alright, we're up here in the silo now. It's dark, but you can see I went ahead and did everything. I lowered the cord down, released the tension on this wheel, I tied up the clear chute, I turned the wheel over there, along with taking the spout off and getting the unloader in the right spot. So everything is all tied up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 doors that we can fill. Or 8 doors in the silo, only 7 that we can fill if we get aggressive. I'm just gonna go ahead and shut all of those doors. So yeah, there we go. There we go, all ready for the day. Getting the chopper all ready to go. There you go. The knives all sharpened. They could be better. There are kind of a little bit of nicks in each of them, but yeah, when you're sharpening them, you're grinding down the knife. So I kind of find that there's a fine line between, you know, I could sharpen all this off, but then I'd actually lose all the good surface area. But yeah, some of them could have maybe used a little more, but then you get some of them like this one and they look pretty good. So it's hard. We're only doing around 20 loads today, so it'll be just fine for what we need it to do. So yeah, but there you go. Chopper is all ready to go with the exception of inoculant. Alright, we're rolling. I got the rotary rake out and I'm putting 2 into 1. I don't know how long I'll be doing it for. Once that wagon's full, I gotta start blowing feed. But if I'm faster than the chopper, then I'll keep raking in between loads. Yeah, hoping the chopper will be able to pick up that wide of a windrow that I won't have to hit each row twice, but we'll see. Having to go over the rows for a second time again. They're just too wide for the chopper head. It keeps on bunching up, so it is what it is. This because they'll get kind of in the way in the yard when they're all in the barn. They'll have feed and everything. But yeah, there you go. There's a lot of play in this auger now. I think that bearing there might be out. Alright, so we picked up a different blower from a neighbor. Here's two forage blowers. This one is also freshly rebuilt, just like ours. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use it. So, Dad is getting the loader tractor to hook up to it. And then we'll start unloading again. Alright, so we got that blower going. We had a small little issue that gave a lot of grief. The belt that drives the auger was too loose and I kept plugging it right up. Yeah, I kept plugging that auger right full of feed, and I was not a very happy camper. So, but we got it sorted. So hopefully everything can go good. Cause yeah, this first field isn't even done yet, and it is pretty well 4 o'clock. We've been chopping for 5 hours, and we've done about, I think this is load number 5. So we're doing less than half of what we should be doing per hour, but it is what it is. So, yeah. Anyway. Feed's getting really dry on us. Yeah, that's just kind of due to what we've had happen. Just all the setbacks we've had, but it is what it is. It'll be fine, but the silo just won't pack that tight, that's all. Back at raking, I figured I'd do Dad kind of a bit of a favor and rake away these headlands, these 2 outer ones. That way doesn't have to deal with it. So yeah, that's why we're doing this. But yeah. Very dusty. Alright. Wrapped up this field. We're gonna go to the next one. To the haylage. We just aren't quite set up the same on this blower as the other blower to add water. It has a hose, but we just didn't have everything set it up how we wanted it, so this is how I'm doing it. But keeps the dust down a lot better this way. If I take the hose away, we'll get dusty pretty quick. But if I just spray it in the wagon like this, it'll keep the dust down. So I just climbed the silo to see how full we were again. We had 8 doors when we started the day. Now I can still see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I were to level it, that bottom door there would for sure be covered, if not that one too. So, yeah. But, there you go. You see Dad is over there, and behind the trees he's chopping. That's the field we're in now. But yeah, there you go. The chain in the front of this New Holland wagon just gave out. Not turning anymore. I'm gonna try and figure out what caused that, but at least the wagon's empty. Happened at the very end. Yeah, looks pretty loose there, but I'll have to figure it out. Alright, so I broke the sear bolt. There's a sear bolt in there, but I did that because you can see how the chain's crooked. There's too much slack in it, so I was skipping links. So I'm going to release the tensioners at the back, take some links out somewhere, I don't know where, find a spot, and then I will put it all back together. I absolutely hate this style of chain for a drive chain on a wagon, just because I can get the links out of this side, but over here you have to try and get them out of the front, and it is not a fun experience. It takes way longer, but yeah, that was kind of an oversight of us when we ordered it, but yeah, anyway, gonna work at that. So we didn't get the other New Holland fixed. We went ahead and grabbed this one. So this wagon is kind of our spare. It's the older style chain in the front. We do have these covers for it, but they're off right now just because we've been working on it, or it was worked on. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna hope it gets us through what we need. But these New Holland wagons are getting pretty old. They're 38 years old. They were redone 10 years ago, but that was more cosmetically than mechanically. We're getting to the point where we'll either have to rebuild the front end underneath along with all new mechanical parts, or upgrade. Yeah, I don't know. But we're getting to the point where one of these years we'll have to do something, because they're starting to get pretty bad. Take it easy on this wagon to start. Don't really want to break anything. It's been a little bit since we used it, so. we just climb back up here. I don't think we're gonna fit everything that's left in that 20-acre field in here. Should have built a bigger silo. Oh well. Well, I can for sure get one more load in here, and after that I'll have to get someone down there and we'll try and fill it up as full as we can, and then I'll level it and keep going. But yeah, anyway, see what we do. Alright, so I got one more load here. I'm gonna level the silo and we're gonna get it in. And Dad's chopping that load there. We'll put a little bit of it in and we'll end up feeding the rest. We managed to find somebody to round bale the rest of this field for us. It's the neighbor, so that's a relief. Yeah, we don't own a round baler, and there's gonna be a couple of round bales here, that's for sure. But anyway, I brought the fork up here. We're getting ready to put a little bit of feed in. I told Mom to only add a quarter of a load and to watch me. Yeah, it took a bit to get everyone ready to do this, so that's why it got dark. There you go, nice and full. I could level it, but I didn't. I could still level it and get the rest of the wagon, but I don't know what we're gonna do. Mom and Dad are down there. So, yeah. They'll figure out what they want to do, and I will do accordingly. But yeah, nice and full. It is settling a little bit because it's so dry. There you go, I just leveled it a little bit with the fork, pushed some feed around, and we're gonna heap the feed up in here again, trying to fit some more. So we'll see how we make out, how much more we can fit in. I didn't climb in, I just pushed it from standing up here. Got the whole wagon in. I did a lot of shoving around, although I could have shoved some more down there, but nice and full. Alright, it's the next day now. See, we have a New Holland wagon here. That's because last night we had the round baler come in. They round baled 18 round bales, and then the baler broke. PTO shaft, I guess, twisted and broke on them when they were trying to bale. So yeah, then we went ahead. Mom and Dad filled up 2 wagons full of haylage today while I was at school or at college. I had yesterday off, so that's why I was at home the whole day. But they tried unloading this one and it broke. PTO shaft twisted and it broke. Show you what it looks like. It's supposed to be nice and square. So That puts both New Holland wagons there to commission. Yeah, these wagons, they look alright physically now, but mechanically they're getting a little wore out. They really don't handle feed too well if it's got any kind of moisture to it anymore, it seems like. When the feed's on the dry side, it's not a problem, but if it gets the wetter side, not even really the wetter side, but something like this, oh, it's hard to tell. I'll dry some down and I'll tell you what it is. Put the percentage of what it is on the screen right now, but yeah, kind of sucks. Alright, so this is our only working forage wagon we got left. It's full of feed right now. We're gonna blow it in the silo. It was 49%. That was the moisture of this haylage, so not very wet. Yeah, this wagon doesn't seem to have a problem with it, but the other wagons, those old New Hollands, have a lot of grief, so yeah. Seems like everybody had a little bit of issues this video. You know, the round baler guy had an issue. It's pretty well a brand new Kubota baler, less than 5 years old. I call that brand new. And then yeah, blower quit, 2 wagons broke. The wagons don't really surprise me, but I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, that is all I have for this video. Yeah, we're gonna get these bales wrapped. Got someone coming to do that tomorrow morning, and then we have one more load left in this field. We're gonna fit in the silo or somewhere. We're gonna do something with it after this wagon here, but that's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching.